First, that's the zucchini.
Oh,
You cut the head and the bottom.
are you gonna have so much fun with this?
And then you do,
Okay, now let's show it to the camera if we can. I don't know if they can show it on this one.
you just mark it first.
You invent
then-
it.
You end it. You start taking some stuff out.
Okay.
Okay?
And you can't get too close to the edge. You just, you know, with practice makes perfect.
Right, because otherwise you can go a little too far and
Yeah,
the
you
whole
don't
thing
wanna-
will collapse.
Exactly.
Break.
And how do you know how far down to the bottom you go?
You look.
How much?
You look at that one here. You see how
How far you can
far
go?
you can
okay.
go. Yeah.
Okay. So if it's a smaller zucchini, you go a little bit.
You don't push it in as far.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also
You want to
cut
try
it.
that?
Okay, I'll try it.
Go ahead.
But if I
No,
mess
give
it
her
up,
a
you
new
give
one.
her
Give her
a.
a new one to do.
Okay. Let me get-
Should we do a new one?
Yes.
Okay. So we cut the top
Top and the bottom.
and the bottom. Why do we cut the bottom off? Just to.
Just to
part
take
really
that
isn't
part.
visible.
All right. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, you have to hold it.
I have to
Yeah.
see. I'm not holding
Control,
it right.
Control.
Okay. So.
And these things you can find at the market too because they're not at sur la table.
Okay. There, I've taken some
Good,
off.
you got one out.
I got one out.
And the stuff from inside, you can make a beautiful omelet in the morning. You make it with eggs.
Okay.
Or you
The
can-
eggs with olive oil.
Okay.
And,
That's what we use it. We don't waste anything.
Okay. So how's that? Or is this? Does it need to be a little bit more space? in
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, more
You need
space.
more space. Okay. So let's use yours.
no problem.
Well,
And
show
also,
the finished one.
yeah,
Okay.
when it's done, that's how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
see the
looks much better
radius?
there. And this is.
But again, if you cut it before you core it, it's easier because it's too thin at the top.
Oh, I see. I
yeah.
see. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So that's zucchini. You can also do tomatoes.
Green pepper,
green
tomatoes. And you
Okay.
can do potato also.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's mix the
The meat.
meat with the rice
Okay.
and start stuffing it.
Do you want me to show her the other trick
No.
about the spoon? Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, they're going to have to take a cooking class for that.
Yeah,
you
we
guys
do
cooking
offer
classes.
those at the market twice a week, and we have guest chefs every month from Roberto Donna to Jose Andres that come and
Oh, okay.
incorporate our spices and ingredients with their food. And it's very popular. We've done it for 12 years, and
Good. Good. Good.
and
good.
we're working on a cookbook too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's going to be about the family, the
So
restaurant.
there's a lot of
and
options here.
There's a lot going on.
They can learn from the show. They
Okay.
can.
Eventually learn
Here we
from
got
the
the ground
cookbook.
beef and lamb.
Okay.
And this is short grain rice. This is
Okay.
the only rice it will work with this stuffing.
Okay.
Again, this is just basic. You mix it all together, all the spices.
And you put garlic
Okay.
to the mixing,
Okay,
a little bit of cumin
Latin.
and cinnamon
Oh, cinnamon. That's interesting.
and some pepper and some allspice.
So lots of spices.
And you could
Okay.
use dry mint.
Yeah, a lot goes into this. It looks
Yes.
like
And you put some of the crushed tomato.
to put it all together.
Yes.
We're going to actually
Combine.
put your recipes on our website, mideastjournal.org, so everybody can see it.
Okay.
This is what I guess what it's
Right,
going to be
this-
when he
Finishes mixing it up.
mixing it.
And
Now,
the salt.
You
Mohammed,
have to stuff it. You have to try to stuff it.
I want you to show us how you
How I do the stuffing?
can-
do the stuffing.
Sure. Okay.
You can't overstuff it because you have to give room for the rice to expand. Because
Right.
it has to
Always.
cook, so you can't like
When
pound
you're
it in
stuffing,
there.
just shake it like that. Make sure that
It's light.
Okay.
goes all the way down.
Okay.
And then this is the finished product. After you stuff it, you put it in the pot,
The
then you
tomato,
add
crushed
tomato
tomatoes.
sauce.
And so you place them in the pot,
in a pot.
and then you pour the tomatoes.
The tomato sauce on the top, and
just
5
cook.
minutes before, it need about 45 minutes to an hour to be cooked. But 5 minutes before, you chop mint and garlic, fresh mint and garlic, and you saute it with olive oil and salt, and you add it to that one.
Okay.
That's it.
And then just cover it up.
Just
and
cover it up
it's
and
ready.
ready to go.
And this can be vegetarian as well. Just leave out the
Vegetarian?
meat.
Can be vegetarian,
Yeah.
it can be with meat.
You can make
And
it with
when you-
rice, chickpeas,
when you stuff it, just
tomatoes.
leave about half-inch room for
Okay.
the rice to expand after get cooked.
And right now, zucchini's in season. You can do it with any vegetable, green pepper, tomato. Healthy for you, and it's delicious.
I'm so glad you guys came.
Thank you
Thank
for
you very
having
much.
us.
And Mohammed, this is delicious. I'm going to have some. I hope you'll try it at home. If not, just go to Lebanese Taverna and eat it there. We're going to be right back. Welcome back to Mideast Journal. Tigress Grill is the first Iraqi restaurant to open in the Washington, D.C. area. I'm joined by the owner and chef, Muwaffaq al-Shagra. He left Iraq in 1971 to study engineering in Prague and felt homesick. So he started cooking Iraqi food in his dorm room, and you can imagine quickly became very popular among the other students. When he returned home, he went into the restaurant business with his uncle and then eventually came to the United States. Muwaffaq, thank you for coming. Welcome.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
Before we start cooking, I know you're going to be cooking some meat for us. I want to ask you kind of how you got into the food business. I know you were cooking while you were studying engineering. You got your master's in engineering.
Right.
And then what happened when you came back?
Well, when I came back home, I started working as an engineer in Basra in southern Iraq. And then after 6 months, I moved back to Baghdad, and I opened a restaurant. First, I opened with my uncle, so he helped me, and we started working together, and then I opened my own restaurant. I started in Prague when I was studying there. I enjoyed it, so I cooked.
And you found that you were good at it, and you just kept on cooking.
Yeah,
You
right.
never stopped since.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tell us what we're going to cook.
Well, today I will cook tikka. This is the chicken, chunks of breast, skinless. We marinate it overnight in lemon juice and some spices. And the other thing, I will make beef shish kebab. Shish means the skewer. So kebab is the meat.
Okay.
So ground meat, put it in the skewers and grill them. So I'm gonna make a chicken, tikka, chunks of breast, and ground beef.
Okay, let's start. We're going to start with the chicken first.
Yes, we can
Okay.
do that. So we take the fat, we take it out because we don't need fat, and then we cut it like this, and small pieces.
Okay. And how would you say that Iraqi food is different than, say, Lebanese food, Egyptian food, Syrian food?
Well, it's not that much difference between between our cuisine and Lebanese or Egyptian. Just the spices, what we put there, maybe this makes the difference between both cuisine. And we eat a lot of meat in Iraq. So breakfast, meat.
Wait, breakfast meat?
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
like this kind of meat, like
this
kebabs?
Well, yes, either kebab or tishrib, which is lamb chunks, and this is the most popular breakfast in Iraq.